Welcome to Mrs. Peach's Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag budget meals under $5. This is hosted by our good friend Brenda over at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. You can go over and check and see what she's posting today and whatever one else in this awesome collaboration post. Hey, budget meals under $5. I have some super money-saving ideas for you when it comes to eating food I made, and I'm telling you about it, and I'm not doing so much cooking as you'll see what I did, but I have one right up front I want to tell you about this. If you would, and you haven't gotten a chance, if you wouldn't mind doing this, like, subscribe, comment, and share. I always appreciate that. I love hearing from you. I love your comments. And I love to hear where you're from. And thank you, any new ones that come on here. I appreciate it so much. And I thank you for all the ones that have stayed with me all along the way. I really, really appreciate it. And I don't take it for granted. When someone has been watching and commenting, I don't know if you're watching otherwise. I almost grieve when I don't hear from my people that usually, I say grieve, maybe that's the wrong word to use, but I just feel so sad when I think of it. I think, well, so-and-so used to watch and they're not watching now. I hope everything's okay. Now, back to business. My friend gave me quite a while ago, you know, when they used to, everybody was saving so much because they didn't know they'd be able to get so many things. So at that time, my friend bought a lot of food items too. The one that gives me clothes too. She's such a good friend. I tell you, my friend Laura and her husband Dave, she had given me quite a bit of powdered milk at that one time, the big bags of it. And at that time I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do. And truly, they're probably out of date, but that hasn't changed my mind. And I've used it for many things along the way since she gave it to me. But I come across the recipe and I thought, oh, I'm going to try this. It's sugar-free sweetened condensed milk. It called for 2 cups of the powdered milk and 1 cup of hot water. You put it in your blender. I just put it all in there to begin with. And blend it really good till it was creamy. And then you add your stevia. Instead of half a cup or equivalent to whatever. And you blend that in there, beat it up really, really good. Now the recipe that I read didn't say vanilla and salt, but I'd always add a little vanilla and salt. And I poured it in this creamy Alfredo jar. And I want to show you how thick. I don't know exactly how you would use it exactly for a recipe for it, but it's good. It really is delicious. Just want to tell you that. Okay, stay tuned for my videos that, I have them all in a row, and there's 2 or 3 of them, and you're going to enjoy each one. Maybe give you some ideas and encouragement in the kitchen to save some money. Let me tell you about the soup I just threw together from my freezer. Everything was in my freezer here, except I used a couple of spoonfuls of my salsa that was in my refrigerator. I had the green beans. I had hominy that I'd stuck in the freezer. I didn't want to waste it. I had a little zucchini. Everything there. You see, a whole mixture. And the broth. I used John's recipe. I've never did this before. I used the homemade broth, and I'll give you the recipe, but the only thing is I think this is a little too salty, and I didn't get the exact measurements. He just said put all this in a jar and fill it with water, and he didn't say what size of jar, so I could have had my measurements off by quite a bit. And this is made with nutritional yeast. I will put the items in there. In the meantime, the last thing I threw in there is I had some of their cheese raviolis. I just put just enough for what I'll eat right now. And if I warm any of this up again, I have more of these in the freezer. So let me dish it up and show you what I got. All these, maybe I'll just have that many. Ooh, that's a nice serving. You think you'd like that? I think I'm going to put just a little bit of feta. Let's just throw a little feta on it since I have feta. That would be better. I don't have any fresh Parmesan. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. Oh, this is the big stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, there it is. I did take the taste of it. And I can tell you, it is delicious. This is at the end of the day. And I'm going to have a taste of this. Actually, I took some taste of the broth. I'm not sure whether the green beans, I cooked the zucchini a little too done, I'm sure. But it's going to be good. Let me tell you, I tasted the broth. Now, I think I would use less salt next time. It's quite good. It really is every bit as good as, you know, some of those broths you buy. It has the nutritional yeast in it. You can pause this to read about the nutritional yeast if you'd like. Yeah, I would definitely make this again. So, hashtag budget meals under $5. You know, originally I don't know how much it would have cost. I've had all this. I could have let it run and not put it in the freezer. But it works really good. Now I got a little bite of the little cheese ravioli. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. I hope you get inspired. Clean out your freezer. You don't know what you can find in there. Might be something good. I did add, at the end, I added some Italian seasoning and some parsley. These are all dried. And I think that might be all. This is close to the one he gave me, but a bigger amount. I didn't put any thyme in it. Oh. You can add whatever flavoring you like. Okay. Look what I've got today for a snack. I have 3 tablespoons of the poppy seed mix and 2 tablespoons, and this is the spoon I used for all of it. I just filled it up. 3 tablespoons of the mix, 2 tablespoons of water, stirred it up in my sprayed cup, this one, and then I decided to put some chocolate chips on it because I thought I would like that. What do you think? This is going to be simple. Oh, did I tell you, I only microwaved this for 1 minute and 10 seconds. Now, the original recipe said 3, 2, 1. 3 of the mix, 2 of the water, and 1 of microwave. But I thought I needed a little bit of extra. So that's going to be my snack. Would you eat that? And no, it came out of the cup just perfectly. I mean, you can eat it in the cup, but I decided to show you. What are you eating for a snack? Okay, guess what I'm going to make? I am making oat milk, and I'm saving a bundle of money by doing it. And it costs such a little amount to make. I went ahead and put 4 cups of water in my little blender. I have 1 cup of rolled oats measured out. Also put a splash of vanilla in there and a dash of salt. Now that's optional. I think it adds to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. All I have to do is blend this for 30 seconds. Now I already have my pitcher all set up here with my little, whatever it is, the little milk bag, rice bag, whatever you want to put. And it catches all the goodies in there. And it'll catch the oatmeal in there. And I'm going to blend this for 30 seconds. Now I have to look at my minute hand on my clock over there to make it turn out exactly 30 seconds. I used to count it, but don't trust me. It's done. That was 30 seconds. I kept looking at the clock because I didn't want to mess it up. Now I'm going to pour it in here, and then it's going to drain off, and this is going to be so good. Now you can add sweetener to it. You can do all kinds of things from this point to flavor it more like you like. But I've made this a few times and a couple times lately, and I'm thinking, why haven't I been making this all along? I have so much oatmeal. So you might want to try this. So I'll show you after I get it poured up. Okay, now I got it poured in there. It's just draining. So I'm going to pull it up a little further and let it sit for a while, and then I'll eventually, they said don't squeeze it out much because to blend this more than 30 seconds, at least the one I watched, it said that it got slimy, and we don't want that. And they said don't squeeze it out for that very reason too. So I didn't last time, and it turned out right good. Every time you go to use this, you want to shake it up because, you know, some of that settles to the bottom. This is about halfway full. That's about, I didn't lose a lot. Take this oatmeal and probably make some muffins or something like that. Don't know that I'll do that, but, or if you had some animals, maybe, I don't know. You guys can give your input on that. You can put a little bit more vanilla. You can put a little more salt. You can add a little bit of sweetener to taste, however you like it. Sky's the limit. Thank you so much for watching today. I sure loved having you here. I hope you found something that would encourage you. I want to thank John for giving me that recipe. Hope you'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is hashtag new to me. I have new to me things. I have a haul. I've got something all the time. God has been so good to me to keep giving me ideas, and hopefully that you enjoy those ideas that I come up with. And I pray God bless you so much. And don't forget, Jesus loves you.